Hi, welcome to Making a Better Me, Day 100 update. Wow, that actually sounds like a lot to me. I feel like that's quite a milestone. I've been doing this vlog for 100 days now, um, and yeah, I feel pretty proud of myself. I've been making changes successfully, some successfully, some maybe not as successfully, and trying to get things improved and better and making changes in my life, and so that's what this vlog is about. So let's talk a little bit about why I'm doing this vlog and what this vlog is about, and what things we may see in the future. So this vlog started off as sort of a New Year's resolution to help me stay accountable, and what I wanted to stay accountable for was some of the resolutions that I wanted to make, which included getting my body fixed and healthy, making some improvements to my fitness in terms of getting my cardio back, working on my abdominals and my legs and my stretching, while I try to either rest and let my upper body repair or get things fixed. I have been working with physiotherapists, chiropractors, massage therapists, functional motion specialists, trying to make changes and get parts of my upper body fixed so that I can get back to working out the way I'm used to. Although I'm starting to see that the way I used to work out is probably not the way I'll be working out in the future. I think I'll be making a lot of changes to that. But you know, I am starting on the road to getting things better and healthier and working better, and being able to start lifting again. I actually did a very tiny little itty bitty workout the last 2 days. Not much to speak of, but something just to sort of test out the waters and see how everything is feeling. So I have a few things now that I can take back to my therapist and give them some ideas as to what kinds of motions are maybe causing me problems and things like that. So I'm actually feeling pretty good about that, feeling pretty positive about that. So yeah. One of the other things that I wanted to improve in this vlog is in part of helping and improving my fitness. One of the things, you know, that ultimately needed to happen, and I didn't want to make it a main part of my goal, but was changes to my diet. My diet has been pretty horrible most of my life. For the most part, when I was younger, I had a very high metabolism, and I was able to out exercise whatever I ate, and I ate everything. As I've grown older, clearly that has caught up to me. I haven't been able to out eat or out exercise what I've eaten, and I'm paying the price for that now. So I am trying to make changes to how I eat, trying to make, you know, healthier food choices. One of the big things, the biggest change that I've made just recently, I think it's 12 or 13 days now, I sort of stopped counting, but I stopped drinking pop, which actually, knock on wood over here, you can't see the wood, but there's wood over there, has gone far easier than I expected. I thought that I was going to have a more difficult struggle with quitting pop, because I basically quit cold turkey. I just stopped having pop, and so far so good. It's been, like I say, I feel like it's been easier than I expected it would be. You know, there's been a couple times that, oh gee, I'd really like to have a pop with this, but I'm really, you know, pushing back against that, and I'm drinking a lot of water. So not only am I taking out pop, but I'm really increasing my water consumption. I'm drinking probably anywhere from 2 to 4 liters per day. So I feel like, you know, that's a step in the correct direction, and hopefully that will help and you know, have long-term benefits to help my body and everything. So one of the other things that I wanted to accomplish with this vlog was to be a better husband to my wife. I feel like at times, not that I've been terrible, but I feel like at times that I haven't been as helpful around the house as maybe I could be. So I've been trying to, be more active in contributing and helping us stay on track. I know there's times that we've let things go and let things slide. I don't think either one of us are what you would call overly domesticated people. We're not, real keen cookers and cleaners and housework type people. So sometimes it's easy to let that go and just think, oh, we'll do that later, we'll do that tomorrow, we'll get it, next time, whatever. So things like that. So this vlog has also helped me to be more accountable in getting things done and getting my wife on board with getting things done. So we've been able to keep up with things, even simple things like keeping up with, mail and bills and things like that. Sometimes our mail will pile up on the table and, we go back and look at it like, oh crap, we missed this, we missed that. So, it's important to stay on top of those things. So I think, being on here and being more accountable has certainly been something that is helping. It's making me feel like, I have to have a purpose to do this, and I've got to get on here every day and say, hey, what I did, what I didn't do, and how successful I've been or not successful I've been. And I can tell you, there's been times I've been like, oh God, I've been dreading making the video because I missed something, I didn't do something, whatever. I'm not that I want to beat myself up over stuff, but it does make me push a little harder and make sure I get things done, knowing that I've got to come on here and sort of say, hey, you know what, I did good today, or I dropped the ball today, or whatever. It gives me a chance to get on and really lay it out there and say, okay, this is, and it makes me be more honest with myself. Even just the process of sitting here saying it out loud makes me realize that, gee, you know what, I could have done better. I really need to push a little harder for that tomorrow, or whatever the case may be. So so that's sort of what this vlog is about. Now there's been a couple of things that have been added that we, little tidbits of my life are going to be thrown in here from time to time, and little interesting videos. I did a couple when I was in an axe throwing competition. I did a couple of really short videos of me throwing axes. I've had the dogs join me sometimes, and I've had my wife join me a couple of times, and we did a bonus video about a little over a week ago. We probably will have some more bonus content coming up, talking about our relationship and other things, just things with us. We are celebrating our 25th anniversary this summer, and we have some big plans, so look for a bonus video coming up soon where we'll probably be talking a bit about that, and we may be doing several videos about that. I believe it is a topic that some people may find very interesting. So we'll have some bonus videos about our 25th anniversary celebrations, and maybe just different things about relationships and things that we strive to do and try to do to keep our relationship strong and going. To get more on track as far as today, what happened today, let's talk about that. Today was a Tuesday here, and again, normal work day. I work pretty much an 8 to 4:30 job, Monday to Friday. So I do work, Monday to Friday every day. I help Tamara teach agility on Monday nights, and then other nights are usually packed with vet appointments, personal appointments, running errands, and things like that. Tonight was nice. I get home from work and we didn't have any appointments or anything like that we needed to be at, and it was actually quite a nice evening. And Tamara suggested, hey, let's go for a walk. So we took Score, and Leanne and I and Tamara went for a walk in Victoria Park. We actually sort of not really in Victoria Park. We're in the watershed area up above Victoria Park. Now, one of the things that happened on our walk tonight, and it is a bit of a pet peeve of ours, Victoria Park and that whole region is an on-leash dog walking area. And I have no problem with people having their dogs off leash if I know that they have their dogs under control. We keep our dogs on leash unless we are fairly certain of what's going on around us and what what things we have and how much control we have. Our dogs have a very solid recall, and so we feel pretty confident taking our dog off leash, but we certainly, if we see other people walking, we put our dogs on leash, and if we see any other people, because really that's the rule. So we do have on off leash moments, and we did have some off leash moments tonight, but before we did that, we waited until we were in a clear area where we could see well ahead, and knew that there was nothing coming towards us or coming from behind us that would potentially be an interaction or a bad interaction with our dog. One dog did run up towards us, and the owner was like, "Oh, he's friendly," but the problem with that is you don't know that your dog is approaching is friendly. Score is a friendly dog, and he gets along well with everyone, but I don't know what other people's dogs are like, and I don't know that I trust most people's opinions of what their dogs are like. We have 4 dogs, as I've said, and Score is the only one that really would be friendly in that kind of a situation. Any of our other 3 dogs, if a dog rushed up to them, they would get a mouth, not a friendly response. None of our dogs really like that kind of behavior. So letting your dog run loose and saying, "Oh, he's friendly," it's okay, not necessarily the way it should be. So if you're out walking your dog, keep that in mind, that if you can't get your dog back when you call them, then they shouldn't be off leash. That's a real strong opinion of mine, but I feel it's true. We don't go to off leash parks because I really have some issues with the way things happen there. There's a lot of dogs that act inappropriately. Most people don't pick up their dogs' droppings, which is a bit of a problem, and it's also a breeding ground for bacteria and stuff like that, and just a lot of bad behaviors, and people who don't know how to control their dogs, or their dogs don't have proper manners, and just not really a place that we really go. So we do stick to our walks in the park, and we go off leash when we are very confident that we have control and we're in a safe, good environment for that. And we've had no issues with our dogs doing that. But again, we have been approached by dogs at times that have certainly approached us inappropriately. So please keep that in mind if you're walking your dog and your dog is out and about. So anyways, we had a lovely walk, though. It was nice out. It was a beautiful evening. It was great to enjoy the sunshine and a little bit of warmth. It wasn't super hot, but it was actually fairly comfortable as long as we were moving well. And then after that, I went to the gym with Tamara. I've been, like I said earlier in this video, that I did a tiny workout. Last night I did a little bit of chest workout, and again, very little. Just wanted to see how things would feel. And surprisingly, with the little bit I did, my chest was sore. So that really threw me a real red flag that, hey, don't overdo it. So tonight I did a little bit of back, and I did about the same amount, and we'll see how I feel. I have been making sure I'm stretching, and I have been watching some videos from another YouTube channel called AthleanX. I've talked about it a couple of times on here, and they have a lot of good ideas on there about how to move properly, and what exercises to do and to help injuries and prevent injuries and things like that. The person who runs it is a physiotherapist as well as a trainer, so they've got some really cool ideas on there, and I really like a lot of the content so far. So I've been watching a lot of that stuff, and I'm hoping to make changes to my workout style, to make my workout safe for my current conditions and things like that. And to be honest, I'm no spring chicken. I'm 48 years old, so I have to be a little bit more careful, and I don't heal up fast and things like that. So I really have to make sure that my workouts are getting me what I need and keeping me safe at this point in my life. So I'm really looking to make some changes and get myself back on track, and I'm excited about that. I really am. So yeah, that was pretty much my day. Um, Coming up this week, I know tomorrow we're training in Stellarton with Score and Blur. And when I say training, we're training agility. Um, my daughter Tamara runs competitive agility with our two youngest dogs now. And our two oldest dogs are retired agility dogs. And so we go to train. Um, and then Thursday, as far as I know, is a free night. I don't think I have anything really going on. And Friday, I think, is also another free night. It's a little bit easier week this week, so that's kind of nice. Saturday, as far as I know, I don't think there's anything going on. Nothing that I can think of. Although I am thinking I might need to go and get a haircut. I feel like I'm overdue. My hair was cut quite short for the last little while, and even though I don't think it's that long right now, I feel like I'd like it to be shorter. So I think I may try to get up and go get a haircut this weekend. Maybe stop into the farmer's market and check that out. And Sunday, the plan is to go to flyball practice. We missed this week due to uncertain weather, and we ended up deciding not to go just because we weren't quite sure what was going to happen with the weather. Although I think it would have worked out fine, but sort of the chance you take when you don't know for sure. So yeah, that's pretty much what this is all about. One of the things I want to say at this point, and if you're still watching, thank you. I'm glad you're still here. I do, on most videos, I say, hey, you know what? If you watch my video, please hit the thumbs up or the like button. If you have anything you want to say, any comments you'd like to make, I'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I'm hoping to get this video out there a little bit more maybe, and try to share this video out in a few other places, and maybe get a couple of extra views. I mean, I think I did pretty good to get this far, to do 100 videos, and the next 100 hopefully will be as easy, or if not easier, and hopefully we can have some interesting things for you coming up. I really want to see some more changes in my body. I'm really looking forward to see where this snow pop thing takes me. I have noticed that as a result of that, I'm probably eating a little bit less junk. My diet is not clean by any stretch, but it's cleaning up. It's getting better, and the snow pop thing seems to be leading me. That seems to be a driving force in helping me in other areas. So I'm really hoping that I can keep going with this and make the other changes I need. I have had a couple of people that have really encouraged me to make some of these changes. One of them is a friend at the gym, Tim. He's made some great recommendations and given me lots of encouragement along the way about some of these things that need to be changed and done. My daughter Tamara has been a great encourager of things, and my wife Leanne also has been very helpful and very encouraging with this. So, I want to thank those people, and I want to thank the people. I have had a few people give me comments, and I know, I've talked to a few people that have watched my videos, and I appreciate it. I love hearing, questions from people, or talking to people that say, hey, I watched your video, I saw this, I saw that. I think that's really cool. I really appreciate anybody who's watching, and I hope that you'll take a few minutes of your day and check out my videos, and even if you can't watch every day, I'd love to have you check out, see what's going on, and things like that, and stay with me, because I really want to make some changes and do some different things. And there's other things that have come up in some of my videos where I've done something helpful or something that I think is good or useful, and so I do like to acknowledge those things. I've reviewed some things. I've reviewed a couple of movies that we've seen, a couple of places we've eaten, or talked about experiences we've had with businesses or things like that. So there is hopefully some useful information that people will find out on here, and yeah, that's I think that's all pretty cool. The other thing is, if there's anything you want me to say or do or see or hear, or let me know, and if I can work it into my video, I'd like to make some changes and make some improvements, make my channel more interesting, more dynamic, grab more people on here to take part in this. It's kind of exciting having people watch, and I'd love to increase my viewership. So if you have anything that you think might help, let me know. I'm curious. I'd like to hear from you. Anyways, I'm gonna cut it there for tonight. I guess it's not short. It's probably one of my longer videos, but I'm gonna leave it at that. 100 days. So I feel pretty good about it. And like I say, I'd like to have you come along for the next 100 days. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, that's it for tonight. Have a great night. We'll talk to you later. Bye bye.